Hey, what's up everyone? How is everyone doing on this beautiful Wednesday evening? That's right, it is a Wednesday, and yet I am right here with a brand new video. I know what you're thinking. What? It's not Sunday? There are new videos coming out today? And the answer to that is yes! A new video is coming out today, as well as this coming Sunday, because this is a very special little bonus Best Feeling Ever video. I know I've been saying I want to upload more than just once a week, and that is definitely something that I will be getting going really soon. But yeah, for now, enjoy this little bonus video. So why are we here on a Wednesday evening? Well, if you saw my video this past Sunday, you might know the answer to that already. And the answer is because today I am here to talk about something really, really cool and exciting that I've been looking forward to sharing with you guys for a long time now. It's a new part of the Best Feeling Ever movement that I feel will really help to take the movement to a brand new level, and most importantly, will provide a new way of helping all of you out there to connect and participate and get involved with the movement in some brand new and really cool ways. And you might already know this, but the name of this new feature that I'm implementing is called Best Feeling Ever Connections. Alright, so let's get into it. What is a connection, and why did I feel that it was so important to make a whole new video about it? Well, okay, so simply put, a connection is, a Best Feeling Ever connection is anything that you do to live your best life ever, your best possible life that you would like to share with the world. And I know what you're thinking, that probably sounds very broad, because it is. Because really, it could kind of be whatever you want to make it. It could be whatever you want it to be. So, for example, a connection could be something that you do to take good care of yourself. It could be something that you do to help someone else with something they're going through, or just, give them some kindness, show them that you're there for them. It could be something you do to help your environment, to help your community, to help your school, your workplace, wherever you go, wherever you spend your time. Even if it's just picking up a couple pieces of trash, there you go. Yeah, anything that you do to make a positive difference to the world, whatever that means to you, that can be a connection right there. Anything you do to reach out to connect with other people, of course, that can be. If you say hi to someone new on the street, if you, strike up a new conversation, make a new friend, share something about yourself with someone that maybe you don't share that often. Anything you do to open up and let others see the real you. And also, it could just be anything you do to, like I said before, just live your best life. Anything you do to have fun, anything you do to, make your life feel full and rich, anything you do that lights your soul up, that makes you feel that passion for life, anything you do, that's adventurous, or even, just something that you do that contributes to a goal you're trying to reach, or anything like that. Or, yeah, anything like that. Anything. So, really, again, the only limits are in your imagination. It could be really whatever you want it to be. So, of course, you're probably wondering, that's great. I do this stuff all the time. I hope you do. But what makes it like a connection? What makes it part of the Best Feeling Ever movement? And how can I get involved with the movement? Well, the good news for that is that it's really easy to get involved through this new system we're doing, because what I want from you is I want to see your connections. And the way that we're going to do that is that I have a really cool, simple, convenient online form up right now that you could easily submit anything that you consider a connection. You could submit that into me. I'll get it as an email. And then what I want to do is I want to come on here every week as part of like the weekly video. Maybe, sometime soon it'll even have its own video segment. And I want to share all of the connections that I got from each of you that week. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to help you celebrate all of the great things that you are doing and all of the ways that you live your best life ever. And I want to send that out to everyone who's paying attention to the Best Feeling Ever movement, and just, everyone out there. Because, as you know, a huge part of the movement is helping us all to connect with one another and, to all be there for each other and lift one another up. And, what better way of doing that than putting out there everything that we're doing so that we could all come together and celebrate it together. And my hope is, kind of the goal is, as I put this out there, others of you out there will hear these connections, and you'll say, oh, wow, that's really cool. I've done something like that, or I want to do something like that. Maybe I could contact this person. And that way, you can connect more with each other by finding out about what each other's doing. And you'll find things, hopefully, that you may never have known that you have in common and that you do have in common. And hopefully that'll help you bond and make even more friends through Best Feeling Ever. And, who doesn't want that? So now I'm going to just show you what the form looks like. Oh, before that, just to say, one of the most important things to me is you're respecting your wishes with these connections and your privacy, of course. That's paramount. It's so important, most important, which is why, I understand that maybe you have done something that you really want to submit as a connection, but, you may not really want everyone to know about it, or you may only want people to know like certain parts of it, and that's totally cool. That's totally okay. So of course, I didn't want to leave anyone out who wants to submit connections like that, which is why on the form, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, you'll be able to pick how you want your connection shared. There will be little boxes you could check off. So the power is all in your hands. All right, with that, I am just going to switch over and I'm going to show you what the form looks like. All right, so here we go. Just gonna do this. All right, so okay, the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna go to bestfeelingever.com/connections. The URL is nice and simple, and I already had that before, but here we go. So this is what the form looks like. Not long at all. Very simple, very quick. And yeah. We'll just go through it. So it says, welcome to the Best Feeling Ever Connections form. Here's where you will submit all of your connections. So what exactly is a connection? Simply put, it is anything you do that helps you grow as a person or helps others do the same. Really, it's all up to you. The possibilities are limitless. Connections can be things you do to take good care of yourself, to show kindness to others, to help your community or environment, to expand your horizons, to connect with others, to go on new adventures, or anything else that you do to live your best possible lives. Please leave your name and email address. We may reach out to you with any questions or comments on your connections. Please also be sure to fill out how you would like your connection to be shared so that we can help you celebrate it. Thank you for being part of the Best Feeling Ever movement. For ideas on connections and more, lots more, please visit bestfeelingever.com. And, the reason why I just put this sentence here is because coming in the coming weeks and days, I will have a new part of the Best Feeling Ever website dedicated to this, where I'll have a lot of ideas. I'll have a lot of samples that you could go off of, just, things to kind of get yourself thinking about, what you want to do for your connections. Anyway, okay, let's just go through this. I'll just submit a sample one so you could see. So the first part is, what is your name? You may pick a screen name if you prefer not to use your real name. All right, so one thing that I guess I'll just say now is that the only part of this form that's mandatory is this part right here, where it says, please describe your connection. That's the only box you need to fill out in order to submit this, because again, I don't want you to have to, fill out anything more than you're comfortable with. So if you just want to write a couple sentences about what you did one day, that's totally fine. But, I'd like for you to leave your name as you do this, because, again, if anonymous ones are totally fine, but the part of the point of it is to celebrate what you're doing. But, again, if you don't want to leave your real name, you could just pick a screen name, a username, anything like that. But for now, I'll just put Adam Silverstein. What is your email address? Again, you don't have to put it. Really, it's to, if we want to contact you or reach out to you about your connection, it's just bestfeelingevermovement@gmail.com. I'll put. Ooh. All right, what is the title of your connection? You don't have to give it the title, but I recommend it. So I'll do this video right now as one, because, I'm helping spread the word about this, so, it's important. So, Best Feeling Ever Connections video. All right, please describe your connection. What did you do? When? Where? Who were you with? Again, this is the only box on the form that's mandatory for you to fill out. But, just put what you want. You can write as much or as little about it as you want. So I'll just put, I uploaded a new YouTube, can't type today, video, sharing how excited I am for the new best feeling ever connections form. You know, it could just be a sentence if you want. That's all you need. How did this make you feel? What did you learn for it? What did you learn from it? How did it help you grow? Please reflect. All right, so again, this is totally optional, but, you know, another part of the connections is to, you know, kind of show how it helped you grow as a person, what your thoughts were on it, how it made you feel, stuff like that. So it's always good to get that, you know, little insight, because then I could help you celebrate it more. So it made me feel so excited to share with the world this great new feature of the best feeling ever movement. I can't wait to see what everyone submits. Okay. All right, and that's really it for the information. You know, I'm not gonna go crazy with asking you for details, because that's not really the point. But after that, if you want, submit a picture, video, or other file of, or that relates to your connection. Maximum 10 files, total of 100 megabytes. So yeah, you can submit a picture if you want. You could submit a video. It could just be a picture of you hanging out with your friends. It could be an audio file. It could be a song that you wrote. It could be, you know, a Word document of a story or a poem. If you know, want to write kind of at length, you don't want to just use the boxes. Again, you could put it in a Word document. So this will really just give you opportunity to submit any kind of file you want, any attachment. All right. I'm not going to do it here, but you have that for you. And then lastly, like I said before, is this part. How do you want your connections shared? One of the main purposes of these connections is for us to help you celebrate the great things you are doing by sharing them online. We respect your privacy, so please note that if none of these boxes are checked, the only person who will see your connection is Adam Silverstein, that's me, and it will not be shared. If you have any additional ideas/requests for sharing, please enter them in the text box. So these are the main ways, at least for now, that I'm going to be sharing these connections. The newsletter that I send out every week, the YouTube channel through, like I said at the beginning of this video, every week when I do my video, at like the end, I'll give a little shout out to the connections. The website and the blog, kind of similar to the newsletter, I'll just include it in the blog every week. And then social media, like the Best Feeling Ever, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook accounts, when we get a TikTok going, Snapchat, that kind of thing. That stuff. So, you know, I might make a post on my social media with the connections. I'll, you know, make a story on my, you know, Instagram about it, on the Best Feeling Ever Instagram specifically. And then the last is all of the above. So, you know, just gonna go ahead and check all these. Then all of the above. If none of them are checked, because again, it's optional for you to check any of these. If none of them are checked, I won't share the connection, like, online at all, because I don't want to risk making you feel uncomfortable or, you know, exposing something that you wanted to keep private. So yeah, I might, if you include your email address and I see none of them are checked, I might just reach out to you via email and say, hey, you know, do you want this to be shared, just to check in with you? But again, I'm not going to share anything you put in this form, I promise, without you're specifically showing that you want it to be through here. Or just telling me. And then lastly, you might have an idea for a way you want it to be shared through the movement that I didn't include here. So this text box is for that. This text box is for that. So I'll just put, tell your friends. Really anything you could think of, because this is, you know, it's all about you. It's all about how you want to share your life with the world. And then submit. That's it. Just takes a couple minutes. That's it. Then I'll get it. All right. So hopefully that gave you a little idea. And yeah, so that's really kind of it. Again, soon I will have on the website, on the newsletter, stuff like that. I'll probably make a separate newsletter and blog tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, separate from like the main one that's going to come out on Friday, like usual, the main newsletter and blog. I'll probably do a separate one tomorrow just to talk about connections, like I have here. And I'll include some sample ideas and stuff like that. And I'm gonna, you know, on the website, I'm gonna get that up there pretty soon too. But yeah, really now I hope that you have a pretty good idea of where this is going. And I just will say that this is only what you just saw here. This is only the very beginning. I have a lot of cool ideas for how I want to expand this in the coming months. I really do. It's going to be really cool. But this is just kind of to start out, but I really see a way of this, taking this movement to such amazing new heights, and most importantly, helping all of you out there connect with one another, because that's what it's all about. It's what Best Feeling Ever has always been about. But yeah, that's kind of it. So get to it. bestfeelingever.com/connections. The link is in the description of this video. It will be from here on out. And yeah, that's really all I have for you for now. So get to it. I want to hear your connections, and I'm hoping to share some in this weekend's video and even newsletter and blog. All right. So yeah, tell me what you guys are doing to live your best lives ever. I'm so excited to hear it. I'm really so excited. I want to hear all about what you're doing. All right, well, thanks for tuning in on a Wednesday. Stay tuned for another video coming Sunday, like usual. And yeah, you have an amazing, beautiful night. Remember to be kind to yourselves and to others, as always. And keep living your best lives ever. Sending love and hugs to all of you. All right. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Submit your connections.